welcome back to the Patreon. I've been gone. I don't even have no excuses. I've been going. Well, I am in Charlotte, but that's like half an excuse. Not really a full excuse. I haven't even been doing anything, but I am back today to discuss Kanye West. I've been sending out tweets every now and then about what's going on with Kanye West or my thoughts on Kanye West. Here's the thing. We can just get right into it, y'all. I am very aware of the fact that Kanye West has a mental illness. I think that's been very apparent for a really long time. And then if you go back and hear the stories that people have told about Kanye West and him standing on the tables it's been very apparent that Kanye West has had something about him that probably he should go to therapy for, right? Like we can all come to that conclusion that Kanye West has needed therapy for quite a long time. But I think the interesting part of this conversation becomes, what do you excuse? When am I allowed to say, I don't care about Kanye West? I don't care personally about not the well-being of Kanye West, because I don't want anything bad to happen to Kanye West. There are few people in this world that I want anything bad to happen to, but I don't care about Kanye West because, number one, I blame a lot of what the Kardashians do on Kanye West. Kanye West gives him the approval to do these things. I think Kanye West hates black women. I think Kanye West is a misogynist. I think Kanye West is a bigot. I think what Kanye West did with Trump was despicable. I think him endorsing Trump was despicable. I think him meeting up with Trump was despicable. I think him wearing a Make America Great Again hat is despicable. I think him saying, looking like Trump is a good president is despicable. Like, there's multiple things that I think Kanye West has done is despicable. And I don't think it's funny. Like, let's start with the Trump stuff. I don't have any room for anyone saying anything positive about Trump. I don't have any room for anyone saying anything positive about Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is a bigot. Donald Trump is a white supremacist. Donald Trump is a horrible human being. Donald Trump doesn't care about black people. Donald Trump doesn't care about Hispanic people. Donald Trump doesn't care about immigrants. Donald Trump doesn't care about a huge portion of people, because all he cares about is rich white people. That is all that he cares about. And more so, all he cares about is himself, which usually I would not care. Like, he would just go in the eat the rich category. But he's the president of the United States, and he's putting things like, his vice president is Mike Pence, who doesn't believe in abortion. Like, if Mike Pence could have his way, Ruth Bader Ginsburg would be dead. And we wouldn't have abortion rights. We wouldn't have reproductive rights. Like, that is the world that Trump wants to have by having Mike Pence as his vice president. And that's why I say, like, I feel nothing for Kanye West, because when you ignore all of that to say, but I believe Trump this and Trump gives people hope and Trump, like, you're saying things that are very dangerous, and like, I can't condone that. So we're all supposed to take all of these lashings from Kanye West because Kanye West has a mental illness. Like, it's like, tell me, like, if that's in the comments how you feel, like, yes, like, you're just supposed to ignore everything that Kanye West says because Kanye West has a mental illness and nothing he says is to be taken seriously. But here's the thing, like, up until recently, people didn't speak like Kanye West had a mental illness. Like, Chance the Rapper just told us 2 weeks ago we should, like, endorse Kanye West as president. Like, here, no one around Kanye West really came out to tell us the severity of what Kanye West goes through until Kim just posted something the other day. Like, y'all have ran around and act like what he was doing was normal. Like, Kanye West is in his right mind. Kanye West is doing what Kanye West wants to do. Like, y'all have branded him as this genius. The reason why Kanye West is running around doing the things that Kanye West is doing is because he's a genius, because he's eclectic. He's doing what he wants to do. He's fighting the system. He's going against the system. He's a free thinker, and y'all allowed this to happen. Like, Of course, I'm going to put all the blame on Kanye West because Kanye West is a grown man, but I also want to give blame to the people who allowed this, because if y'all would have just came out from jump and said Kanye West is dealing with a lot, Kanye West has a mental illness, Kanye West is going to say things that even he does not believe, then maybe we could have another conversation, right? Maybe we could have another conversation about the fact that, hey, Kanye West is dealing with stuff, and like Kanye West is going to say some outlandish things, and we shouldn't take any of it to heart. But so many times, y'all have made it seem like what he's doing is serious. Y'all have tried to hide what Kanye West is really going through behind the ideas that you guys don't want to embarrass him or make him seem like an embarrassment. You don't want to cheapen his brand, so y'all push them to the forefront and he's this genius, knowing good and damn well like he's having an episode. He's having an episode. Y'all know what he's doing, but instead y'all are sitting back like it's cute. Because also keep in mind, 2 weeks ago when he said he was running for president, what's the first thing that Kim Kardashian did? She posted American flag under the post. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see how I'm talking about when all you have to do is come out and say, boom, he's having an episode? But when it's cute, when it's about Kanye West being this capitalist king or Kanye West taking over the world, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he's doing any of these things, because all it's like, ooh, Kanye West is up to his own thing. Kanye West is a genius. So you put an American flag under it. Y'all say Yeezy for president. This is what the people around him are doing. You got Chance the Rapper over here saying we should like follow Kanye West. So you make it seem like it's real. You make it seem like all of these people, all of these rich and famous people support this man. All of these rich and famous people think this man actually has points. This man actually has something we're supposed to grasp onto. So then you get all of these impressionable people who believe the things that Kanye West says, or believes that Kanye West believes the thing that he says. And then what are we stuck with? What we're stuck with is someone who's a misogynist, with someone who is anti-abortion, with someone who is anti-women, someone who is anti-black, someone who is anti-black woman, and someone who's okay with his wife running around acting like a caricature of black woman. That is what we're left with. And that is what's never been taken to task. It's never been taken to task the things that he actually says. That is what's never been taken to task. You want to know who I feel bad for? I'm going to say I feel bad for Taylor Swift. You want to know why I feel bad for Taylor Swift? Because Taylor Swift didn't know she was fighting with somebody who wasn't in their right mind. Like, you think of like the fact that she was in a long-standing beef with Kanye West and like he wasn't in his right mind. And that's what I mean. The time that was wasted. The people who really put stock in the words of Kanye West when they shouldn't have all along, because y'all knew the type of person that Kanye West was, and you allowed it. You didn't say anything. You sat there and was like, oh, it's not a big deal. But now that Kanye West is exposing house secrets, whether they be true or not, here's the thing. I find Kanye West very interesting because let's take the Get Out tweet. It's like Kanye West is there and not there at the exact same time. It's like he's aware of like what we want to hear. Like, he knows how to suck you in, like the Get Out tweet, but then like also it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So the Larsa Pippen tweet, the Drake tweet, like he knows what he's doing. But then he also is like, but some of this don't make no sense, kind of. You see what he's doing, so that's why it's hard for me to just fully be like, oh my gosh, Kanye West has a mental illness and it's so sad. Like, it's hard for me to do that. Number one, the number one reason why it's hard for me to do that as a black woman is because y'all just got done making jokes about Meg Thee Stallion getting shot. Let's speak on that. Let's speak on the fact that y'all just got done making fun of the fact that Meg Thee Stallion got shot. So in the same breath, we're supposed to pray for Kanye, and Kanye's not doing well, and y'all have all of these excuses for Kanye West, but y'all are coming up with fake stories as to why Meg Thee Stallion deserved to get shot. Like, that's what's not lost on me, and that's why it's like, I'm never going to be mean I don't like Kanye West. I said, like, I put out a tweet, this is before he started going on the rants. I said, it's the way I hate Kanye West, and I stand by that. I hate Kanye West. Like, I don't see it for Kanye West. Like I said, because I hate all people who hate black women. I believe Kanye West hates black women. He can't run in the circle that he runs in without hating on black women. I hate misogynists. That is what Kanye West is. I hate bigots. That's what Kanye West is. I hate people who don't believe in female reproductive right, but that goes with being a misogynist. Like, and he checks all of those boxes. So in the end, I hate Kanye West. Here's the thing. A lot of people's politics are performative. Like I said, I will never be ableist towards Kanye West because I believe Kanye West has a mental illness. So I'm not going to say what he should be doing or you need to do this because I don't think Kanye West is in the right headspace to know what he should be doing or shouldn't be doing. But I think a lot of these things are they don't have to go together. I think Kanye West can have a mental illness and not have control of what he's doing. And he can also be a misogynist. He can also be anti-black and he can also hate women. Like, he can be all of these things at the exact same time, and one of these things doesn't negate the other one. That is what I believe to be true. So, like, back what I was saying, a lot of people's politics are performing. Y'all be ready to fold. Like, that's what's so bizarre to me. I said in so many of my videos that I love black women, I love black people more than anything on this earth. Black women in particular, and dark-skinned women specifically, right? So when you go against those things, you're just never going, like, I don't want to march with you. I don't like you. And that's the problem where I say y'all fold so quickly, because it's like, you can't love black women, you can't love blackness and be kumbaya with Kanye West and make all these excuses for Kanye West. Am I saying you got to bully the man? No. You do not have to bully the man. You don't even have to say anything negative about the man. But I'm not about to sit here and like have a prayer circle for Kanye West. It's just not going to happen because there's so many people who need prayers. There are just so many people who could use prayers, who need prayers, who are not Kanye West, who don't have access to what Kanye West has access to. This is where we get into gossip territory. Now that we know all of this stuff, and I'm sure there's so much that we don't know that is going on with Kanye West, I 100% believe they ship him off to Wyoming. I don't think Kanye West lives with them. I don't think Kanye West lives in LA. I think they ship, whenever Kanye West is having an episode, I think they ship him off to Wyoming. I always thought it was interesting that every now and then you would see like the Kardashians are visiting Wyoming, or Kanye West would always make tweets like he's in Wyoming and the rest of his children, like she's not there with him and the children aren't there with he. And my little sister actually was the first person to crack this code. He don't live with them. Like, they're not an actual marriage, and we're going to get into the dynamics of what Kim and Kanye are in a second, but they're not an actual marriage. They're not a traditional marriage. I won't say an actual marriage, because what's an actual marriage, right? Like, if it works for them, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Like, if that works for them. But this idea that they're just like this like quintessential marriage, that what you think, like, they're not. Like, she ships him off to Wyoming because that's the easiest thing to do. Like, put him to his own devices where he can't hurt our children, he can't hurt me, and like let him do what he do. And that's where he is right now in Wyoming. And like, that's what he said they try to send the people to come get him. And I also don't want to blame family, because a lot of times when like someone with a mental illness or someone who just don't want to do right, addicts, like, people like to blame their family, like, why did y'all let him do this, or why did y'all let them do that? And it's like, see, that's reckless, because at the end of the day, people have their own problems. Like, at the end of the day, Kim do got to take care of a bunch of children. Kim do have her own business. Like, how much do you put on family? I put as much on the Kardashians, to the extent of all them people around Kanye West, every single one of them, like, y'all aid in it. That's the most I'm going to give them. Y'all aid in it. Y'all don't do anything to try to make it better. But do I believe they are the cause of this? No, because I believe that the reason Kanye West and what he's going through is what attracted him to the Kardashians. The Kardashians are like a science experiment for him, because at the end of the day, I always tell y'all this, Kanye West still dresses Kim. People keep thinking Kanye West, Kim Kardashian is going to divorce Kanye West for what? And go to what? She's going to divorce Kanye West and move on to what? Does that mean that she's not going to do it? I could see Kim divorcing Kanye West. I could, but it's not going to happen no time soon. I don't think. I could be wrong. Like, child, I've been wrong. But I don't think it's gonna happen no time soon, because for what? What is she going to move on to? It's like when people like Beyonce leave Jay-Z to go to who? Like, to go to who? Because at the end of the day, when y'all built something together, like, it's easy. It's like Jada and Will. Like, to move on to what? Like, what we built, like, your life partners at this point. Because at the end of the day, everything that Kim Kardashian has, she would have never gotten without Kanye West. She would have never gotten without Kanye West. Anna Wintour wasn't calling her phone. Like, no, these designers were not calling her phone before Kanye West came along. And therefore, and he still keeps her hip on what is going on. Because I've always said this. The reason why Kim couldn't get to where she needed to be without Kanye West is because Kanye West, at the end of the day, is a visionary. Like, just look at the fact that what Yeezy is and what you see everyone wear. Everyone's walking around in these nude tones, and everyone's house is like nude tones, and like that comes straight from Kanye West. Like, I don't want to admit it, but it does. A lot of the fashion we see these days, come look at the clear shoes, look at the see-through shoes. Like, come on, some of this stuff comes straight from the brainchild of a Kanye West. The biker shorts come straight, bringing back the biker shorts comes straight from the brain of Kanye West, and that's just tea. Like, that's just the tea of it all. And so he has a vision, and Kim perfectly works into that vision because she has social media influence. Therefore, without Kanye with the vision, she doesn't have anything. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people think because now, like, she's popular and all this, that's not true. That she doesn't have a vision. She doesn't have the vision she doesn't have the foresight to know what is next, what is coming next. And that's something that Kanye West done, because with everything Kanye West got going on, he has a vision. Like, he knows how to see a vision through, and it's something she doesn't. And that's why she didn't get to where she was until she got with a Kanye West, because he understands how visions work, right? That's why she's still calling him, asking him what should she wear. She's still doing, because she needs him. She needs him for, like, monetary, like, cultural relevance, because at the end of the day, when people start picking sides, so they have mutual friends, right? When people start picking sides, how many people gonna choose the Kardashian side? Like, real question, real tea. All these people who she's going to these parties of these people, who's gonna pick the Kardashian side at the end of the day? Because at the end of the day, a lot of these friends she made through Kanye. A lot of times people wanted to be associated with Kim, to be associated with Kanye, and she knows that. Now, are things a little bit different now? Yes, Kim has her own clout, but a lot of that clout comes from social media. The social media girlies love her. Like, the people who need clout love Kim, but the people who don't need clout, like the real A-listers, they're showing. Why do you think these people are showing up to the Sunday services? Like, Brad Pitt's not showing up to Sunday service to see Kim Kardashian. Brad Pitt is showing up to Sunday service to see Kanye West, and that's a life she does not have when she is not with Kanye West. She doesn't have Brad Pitt showing up to Sunday service. She don't have Brad Pitt in her backyard without Kanye West doing Sunday service. So he gives her that, he gives her that, you know? So why would she throw that away? To go to what? It doesn't make any sense, but it's stressful. I know she's stressed out. She never thought in a million years this is what she would have to deal with, but hey, what are you going to do? And lastly, I want to discuss the simple fact that why y'all don't give black women all this leniency. A lot of people are like doing the Azalea Banks thing, but this can go towards anybody. If it was a black woman out here acting the way that Kanye West is acting, it's the way she wouldn't get no sympathy. It's the way she would not get a single drop of sympathy, because this type of sympathy that people want you to have for Kanye West that I don't have, because I can't muster it up. I can't lie because I can't muster it up, is only given to black men when it comes to our community spaces. This same energy is never given to black women. It would never. No family comes out to defend you. Like, no one does it. The people leave you high and dry when you are a black woman and you are going through literally anything. It is so ugly. So I say that to say I just don't have nothing to say about Kanye West. Like, I don't like him, and I'm not about to pretend that I just feel something so deep and so like, oh my gosh. Like, I feel for him as a human being. You don't want no one as a human being to go through anything, and he is having episodes, and I want him to go to therapy. I want him to get help. I want him to get the help that he deserves. That's what I want. I want Kanye West to get the help that he deserves, the same way I want everyone who needs help to get the help that they deserve. But am I over here like, every night. Like, no. Like, I'm not even going to be like, no, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen with me. But if you're one of those people who do that, number one, I want you to check, do you do that to other people? Like, or do you extend this same graciousness to other people? Because I think the answer will be no for a lot of people. Not you guys, of course, but like people in like on other social media spaces. They don't extend that same grace to other people. Y'all don't do it. Y'all don't do it. And it's the truth. Anyways, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. A podcast will be going up tomorrow. So you'll see me. You won't see me, unfortunately. I know. You don't want you're gonna miss all this lace showing on my head. You'll miss it. But you'll hear me tomorrow at least. So anyways, love you guys.